culture editor at Harper Bazaar.
It being the first day of fall today. And we are designing my own capsule collection, which is very exciting. I've been working closely with the designers to create this line of clothing.
Did you ever think you would be a fashion designer?
No, I mean, standing on a battlefield with a bunch of Highlanders is quite a far cry from the world of fashion. But I think, I grew up with Barber. It's part of our heritage, part of Scottish heritage, and it feels like I've been welcomed by the family.
Oh, we've all got the Barber raincoat to keep us
You do?
dry. Oh yeah, I feel like it's like something you have to have in your closet.
I think so. It's a great piece to have, and they last for such a long time. Barber has a great barber care policy where you can send your coat back and they'll re-wax it and restitch it. And they're great pieces to have.
So tell me what it means to you to be involved with such an iconic heritage brand like Barber.
Yeah, they really are a great family of people. I was very lucky to go down to their workshops in South Shields in north of England. I was there recently, actually, last weekend. I ran a half marathon there. And at the finish line, you actually reach South Shields, which is where Barber is situated. And you see the beacon. I don't know if there's a picture of one around here, but it's the beacon, the lighthouse that they use on a lot of their branding. And I got to see that at the finishing line, so it was great. And I beat a few of the Barber team that were also running, so that was definitely a result as well.
I can't even imagine running like a 5K. So
it was great. It was a great day out, and it was great to sort of see a lot of people there. And so I visited their showrooms, and they're just such a great brand. They're family-owned business. Helen Barber and Dame Margaret were very friendly and took me through their whole archive. They've got this secret room in Barber in South Shields where they have like jackets from like the 1900s.
Oh wow!
Barber's been going since 1894, and they have this whole collection of jackets which still you could wear today. They're really fashionable.
Right, they kept them in good condition, which is tough, keeping clothes in good shape for 100 years.
It is.
How much of your day-to-day life would you say is spent wearing a kilt?
How much of my day-to-day life? In my private time? I wear the kilt on the show, Outlander, quite a bit. Season 2 you'll have seen actually, there's some great costumes made by our amazing designer, Terry Dresser.
She's wonderful.
She is wonderful. She was recently nominated for an Emmy for her work, along with Gary Steele, who's great production designer.
Follow them both on Twitter if you want Outlander secrets. They're the best.
There is a little scoop for you there. Terry is a lot of fun on Twitter. She's very engaging, and Gary as well. Posts a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff. We're currently shooting season 3, so you'll probably get some sneak peeks of certain things. I know that there's a certain printing workshop being built at the moment, which I know a lot of fans will be excited about.
I heard about that. I spoke to Gary right before the Emmys, and he was telling me that they had built the first look at the set, and so the fans are really excited about it.
I have also seen it, seen designs, and I think it's going to be amazing.
We just got a question. Sam, what are you most excited about in the new season?
Oh wow! This season is honestly, I think are really strong. It already feels that we've shot some really exciting stuff. I'm trying to talk around spoilers and not give anything away, but I mean, Culloden, we've talked about it a lot. We all know that we've been shooting that. It looks spectacular. There's some great stuff in this book. Voyager is obviously the third book by Dana Gabaldon, and there's just so much, especially for my storyline. I think Jamie's storyline is really exciting, and he has to go through a lot before him and Claire are reunited. So I guess being reunited with his true love, his wife.
Have you read all of Diana's books all the way through?
Have you tried to read
I've
all
done it.
Diana's books? You've done
It took
it?
me a year.
Wow.
It took me a year.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so much material, isn't there?
There is. I couldn't keep track of any of it. Like, I had to keep going back and
Is it like one of these things, as soon as you finish it, you have to start at the beginning again?
essentially. Well,
Just
she
so-
actually published encyclopedias
Yeah.
with like all of the characters' names,
Yeah.
and it kind of just makes my head spin.
Yeah. I don't know how she keeps
How
it
she
all up
keeps
there.
track of
Yeah.
it.
But no, I try to read obviously everything that's relevant, and I try to not get ahead of myself
That's a good
because I
point.
don't want to find out too much, even though I do have sneaky little looks and find out things. I mean, I kind of know what's going to happen. But yeah, they're very helpful, especially the Scottish Prisoner this season, Voyager. They're great books. There's so much material to read.
They're really fun.
Yeah.
Do you have a scene that you're looking forward to shooting that you haven't shot yet, or that you've read in the books?
Yes, and I can't tell you. I mean, being reunited with Claire would be it's a big moment. And then, going to Jamaica and America could be kind of fun. I mean, who doesn't want to go to the Caribbean?
This season gets wild.
It gets wild. Yeah, there's so much stuff involved.
Tell me, going back to season 2 for a second, which did you prefer wearing, the kilt or those beautiful suits in the French court?
Absolutely the kill.
Just easier.
Absolutely the kill. It's the best thing to keep you cool in the summer, but warm in the winter. It's very comfortable, very easy to get into. They give me half an hour to get ready in the morning to my costume. I'm like, I can do that in 5 minutes. So I always leave it to the last moment. Whereas the other costumes were spectacular by Terry, but they took hours to get into and hours to get out of. But I had a better Kat, who plays Claire, obviously. She had to have a separate room to get changing because she couldn't get in and out of her trailer. She had a separate bathroom. I'm not going to go into details there, but 3 people dress her every morning. So yeah, guys get it.
Even in like the less extravagant looks, how many does she have to get help with that?
She has like corsets and bum rolls and underdressing. It's no fun being a woman in that period. Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Tell me, what was it like coming back to the first day of season 3 shooting?
Yeah. Do you know, it's been a roller coaster. It's been so fast. It's like we never left. We were back shooting a few weeks ago, and it just felt like we were back. The family was back together, and it's been really fun. It's flying by. I can't believe we've already finished 2 episodes.
Oh my god, you finished 2 episodes?
We've finished 2 episodes
in less
already.
than a month. Oh
We've
my god.
finished 2 episodes. Yeah. They're currently shooting the last few days. I finished mine a few days ago. So it's it's great stuff. I'm really excited.
And what's your favorite memory from shooting on the Outlander set to date?
To date. Wow. To be honest, it's to do with the people, I think. We had a great cast the last couple of years, and in particular all the Highlanders, Graham McTavish, Duncan Lacroix, Stephen, Grant, Gary, all these great people. And so it's those days, when we're all together in the Highlands, and it's a lot of fun.
And my last question, what has surprised you most about the Outlander phenomenon?
The fans are crazy good. There's fans at the moment outside of our store. They've been there since midnight. They've been there since 4 a.m. sleeping, waiting to come and sit in a photo booth with me. So I hope we can get them all into the same photo booth. But I believe we've fed them some scones and coffee and water, so they're hydrating, which is good. Hopefully they're not drinking just yet, but you never know.
What was your most surreal fan moment?
Most surreal fan moment?
Or like weirdest moment, like recognized on the street?
I think not the weirdest, but the most exciting was the last time I was here in New York.
Mm-hmm.
We did the Tartan Day Parade, of which Barber is a platinum sponsor, and it was amazing. It was cold, it was wet, it was miserable, it was Scottish weather, and people came out and they were supporting us. And the whole of 6th Avenue was lined with tartan and Scotty dogs and pipes and drummers. And so yeah, it was a really great day out. I might have drunk a little bit of whiskey that day.
Only a little
just
bit?
a little bit.
Just a teeny bit.
But yeah, it was fun.
We have another question from Jennifer. She says,
Hi, Jennifer.
do you enjoy representing your heritage? Kind of open-ended.
Do I enjoy representing my heritage? Of course I do. You know, I think I grew up in the southwest of Scotland, in the same area that John Barber, who created Barber, is from, the same village. And so it just feels like there's this great connection. And you know, I was born and raised in this castle grounds. It was a working farm there as well. And I remember the people that worked on the farm, our friends, our family, would have pieces, Barber pieces. And I kind of can't believe I'm lucky enough to be working with them.
What's the biggest misconception Americans have about Scotland?
What are your conceptions about Scotland? What are
I mean, I don't really have any because
Okay.
I visited Scotland.
Oh yeah, where did you go?
I went to Edinburgh and then we did a tour through the Highlands.
Nice.
Well, at least I can say I've been there.
Wow, where did you go in the Highlands?
It was just a quick bus tour. It was
Quick
only
bus
one
tour.
day. I don't have to go back and after. We went to Loch Ness, obviously.
You did? Did you see Nessie?
No, but I looked for her.
Yeah.
I'm bummed. Pretty
There
bummed.
was a sighting recently, actually. I think there's some photos as well. Yeah.
Have you ever seen her?
Have I ever seen Nessie? Do you know, I had a really good conversation with Diana about Nessie. I've never seen Nessie. I think I might have seen Ogopogo, but that's another story.
Who's that?
That's Nessie's cousin that lives in Canada. And I think I've seen her. So, yeah. Oh, Diana, obviously in the book, Claire sees something.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
See, I read it
Yeah,
a
we
while-
didn't shoot
a while
that.
ago.
Maybe we will go back. It'll be a flashback.
Be interesting.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for season 3.
It is very exciting.
Do we have any
We
more?
have one more question. Any upcoming movie or acting roles we can watch for?
Ooh, wow.
That's from Vandna.
Who?
Vandna.
Hi, Vanna. How are you? I have had a couple of very exciting offers. Unfortunately, they haven't worked out just due to scheduling. Our show is all-inclusive. We've just got 2 seasons commissioned for Outlander. So, you know, I think, yeah, if we can fit something in, obviously, that would be great. But at the moment, it's all Outlander. Yeah, so it's good.
How long are you on schedule to shoot season 3?
We're doing 11 months. We finish in May, end of May. And we'll be finishing in South Africa, which is pretty awesome. So we're going to be shooting there. And then season 4 will start not long after that.
Well,
Maybe you could do a set visit.
I would love that.
Yeah, you've done Scotland. Why not South Africa?
Scotland, I could do that. I would like to see the Outlander set in Scotland.
You should come and see it. I'm extending my invite to you.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
come
okay,
visit.
I'm holding you to it. Maybe next year. Okay. Are we all good? Thank you so much for watching, guys.
Oh, wow. Thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in.